Welcome back to this edition of Jacksonville University's The Dolphin Channel News. I'm Selita Gorman.
And I'm Adam Jordan, bringing you news from JU's campus and the community. Congratulations to Paula Bates, Employee of the Month for September. Bates is the front desk supervisor in orthodontics. Her award includes a $50 cash prize, a designated parking spot for the month, a certificate signed by the university president, and recognition at the university-wide cookout. JU's aviation program takes off to a new destination, the cockpit of a major airline. Reporter Sarah Mecklenburg brings us the details.
The signature on the Airline Pilot Pathway program with ExpressJet marks a new era for qualified aviation students. The agreement makes JU the fifth in the nation offering a career path from college directly to the cockpit of a major airline. For Captain Wayne Siskel, Assistant Professor of Aeronautics, the agreement represents a unique opportunity in times of economic depression.
The benefit to JU students is it gives them a career track that they can actually move toward and a goal, knowing at the end of their training they actually have the possibility of a job. This is a big deal because jobs right now, as you well know, anywhere in industry are hard to come by.
Dr. Juan Merck, Director of Aeronautics, says the program becomes a major trend in the industry.
Everybody's anticipating right now a huge increase in the demand for pilots in the next few years. The problem they have is basically not so much the number of pilots out there that they could hire, but the number of qualified pilots.
According to Boeing's report, the global demand for new commercial airline pilots will reach a record number of over 500,000 pilots within the next 2 decades.
They see this path through a college program becoming the standard path.
With the program, qualified aviation students can start the commercial pilot screening process earlier in their schooling.
When they graduate and they keep a grade point average that is required, they are guaranteed a job with ExpressJet if they're hiring. If they are not hiring, they're put in a hiring pool.
And later on, once they meet the Delta requirements, they'll be guaranteed an interview with Delta Airlines.
The agreement spreads fascination for aviation students and graduates alike.
It'll give us the opportunity to kind of have that reassurance that our work is going to directly pay off. You know, once we do our time here, once we finish our degree, once we get enough hours to be incorporated into their program, we'll have a solid foundation in a very unstable job market.
I think the agreement between ExpressJet and Jacksonville University is actually great for both students and graduates. I myself am a graduate from Jacksonville University, and now I work for ExpressJet. So even though I'm not at the beginning of the process of the agreement, I'm still able to kind of hop on and be able to continue on with the agreement, which even for me at the stage of point that I am, it's going to be great.
I've had the opportunity to do a lot of the flight training already, so I'm looking forward to continuing through the program and eventually going through the ExpressJet agreement.
The university should be very proud of its aviation program because this is a real feather in its cap. There are many aviation collegiate programs, and to be in the first 5 picked for this is pretty amazing.
Merck notes that ExpressJet hired several JU graduates in the past 5 years. The signed agreement is a reaffirmation of this long-term relationship. Reporting for the Dolphin Channel, I'm Sarah Mecklenburg.
Thank you, Sarah. Aviation students can now experience the state-of-the-art simulator housed in the Davis Aviation Center. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. For the whole month, different organizations put together activities to help raise money for this cause. Next weekend is the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer 5K Walk. For more information on events, you can visit jacksonville.com. Now we go to Adam Jordan with sports.
Thanks, Selita. Basketball season is almost here for JU fans. The Dolphins took the off-season to make a difference off the court. In August, the Dolphins traveled to the Dominican Republic on a mission trip. During the trip, they participated in exhibition games and took time to visit 3 villages. This is the first time the basketball team traveled abroad since going to Australia in 2001. The Dolphins kick off the season on the road, taking on the Bulldogs November 9th. Practice started Monday for the women's basketball team.
The Dolphins returned 8 players from last year's squad that reached the A-Sun semifinals for the 6th straight year. JU hosts an exhibition game against Columbus State on November 4th before starting the season November 9th against Florida A&M. This is Coach Jill Dunn's 9th year at the helm. You can get into the paint with both basketball teams during the Fin Fever Shoot Fest. The shoot-around takes place October 12th at 7 p.m. at the Swisher Gym. Coaches Cliff Warren and Jill Dunn recruited their favorite professors to battle it out on the court for bragging rights. After the game, stick around for the chance to win prizes and meet this year's JU's basketball teams. Swisher Gym is also home to your JU volleyball team, who've had a rocky first half to start their season. Volleyball started the season with 16 straight road games, going 3-13. After losing in 5 sets to Kennesaw State this past weekend, the Dolphins rebounded with a 5-set win over Mercer. The Lady Dolphins hit the road next weekend for their 2 games against East Tennessee State and USC Upstate. The women's cross-country team placed 4th in the FSU Invitational Friday evening. Senior Joanne Pierre broke the 6K program record and placed 2nd overall. The Lady Dolphins are set to compete again October 12th at the UCF Night Attack Invitational. For the 2nd week in a row, a JU Dolphin is breaking school records. Senior kick returner Colby Walden won Player of the Week for a play that set records in JU playbooks. Walden returned a kickoff for a 99-yard touchdown, breaking the previous record held by Tyrone Wright 11 years ago.
Football is basically how I got to Jacksonville University.
The kick return, the 4th in Walden's career, is number 4 in the top 5 longest kickoff returns in school history.
I said to myself, if they kick me this ball, I'm going to score. It all comes down to determination and how bad do you want something and how much effort you're going to put into it to get it.
The play secured JU's 26-14 victory over Marist and added another award to Walden's collection. JU remains undefeated in conference play and will compete on the road facing Mercer and Kennesaw State next. Remember to catch all your JU home games on asun.tv, free of charge for all JU fans.
Thanks, Adam. The crowning of Miss Dolphina and Big Man on Campus recognizes 2 students that rose above the rest. Reporter Adriana Rodriguez brings us the story.
Senior Brittany Nickel, a music major, won the opportunity to represent the JU community as Miss Dolphina in this year's homecoming, flipping back to the 50s. After a series of competitions, JU granted Nickel honor behind the title.
I think she should be someone who could be a good face for, recruitment for JU, someone who can let people know, the true things and the falsehoods about JU, and that'll be honest and stuff to the students that are on campus and also potential new Dolphins.
Even though the win came as a surprise to Nickel, the senior examines the motives behind her nomination.
Being nominated alone was an honor because it meant that they saw something in me that they thought would represent JU. So that's just what I like to think about.
Out of 11 competitors, Nickel and Edwards battled out through trivia competition and a talent competition to represent the JU community. 4 years ago, Doug Edwards came through these doors, not knowing what would await him. As a senior in the pre-dental program, Edwards speculates what it takes to be recognized for this award.
It kind of shows that I had an impact at JU and that people recognize me and know me. Several clubs around campus. I'm in a fraternity. I've had positions there, and social too, I guess.
Edwards showed his versatility swing dancing with partner Taylor Habershaw.
She's a lot better than I am at throwing choreography together, so I pretty much just listened to what she said and tried to do it.
Flipping back to the 50s proved to be a homecoming these 2 will never forget. Reporting for the Dolphin Channel, I'm Adriana Rodriguez.
2 new winners will be crowned next fall. A tradition beat strong as contestants for Mock Rock hit the homecoming stage. Many campus organizations maintain a strong presence, participating in a variety of homecoming events. Mock Rock consistently boasts one of the largest crowds, leaving the audience on their feet. This year's winners, the Sister of Alpha Epsilon Phi sorority, and their rendition of the 50s. Mock Rock performers lip sync and dance for the opportunity to place top 3. AE JU Phi took home the coveted Finn Award to the group who showed the most school spirit. It's been a hot start to the fall semester, and JU students are ready for a change. September 21st brought along the first day of fall. Recently, the weather has changed, feeling slightly different from the summer season. Many students at JU have mixed emotions about the changes.
Like it right now, it's very cool out. I'm liking this weather. It's very pretty. Northern Florida, can't beat it.
I'm not looking forward to the cold weather. I don't like it. I stay in Florida for a reason. I don't want to be freezing my butt off.
I'm excited for the weather to get a little cooler so we can start wearing shorts and the sweaters and boots can come out.
The fall season will last until December 22nd, during which time the days will be getting shorter and the nights getting longer. Fall also brings Halloween, Thanksgiving, and of course, midterms. Many Jacksonville University communication students have aspirations of becoming members of the media. Traditional education paired with hands-on activities offered by the school help them hone their skills. JU 108 has been a fixture here at the university for many years. Through times of having its own AM station to today's internet radio, student jocks work to bring you original programming. Located on the 3rd floor of the Davis Student Commons, JU 108 Studio serves as a lab for aspiring radio personalities. Along with the on-air talent, the station also has a management team made up of individuals enrolled in practicum and are led by a faculty advisor. JU 108 is always looking to broaden its talent pool. Participation earns one 300-level credit hour. All interested should speak to their advisors about how it fits into their educational plan. Stay in the loop by visiting ju.edu. Future events include a speech presented by Nobel Prize winner Sir Harold Kroto on October 15th. The event is free and is open to the public. Wear your JU gear every Friday to support your Dolphin athletics.
Check out the annual baseball alumni game next weekend, October 12th and 13th. Adventure trip tickets are now on sale. Visit the 3rd floor of the Davis Student Commons for more information.
That's going to do it for this edition of Jacksonville University's The Dolphin Channel News. You can find more of our award-winning work on our website at tv.ju.edu or on YouTube under The Dolphin Channel. Also, you can find The Dolphin Channel on Facebook. To stay in the know, check out other JU media outlets such as The Navigator and JU Radio. I'm Selita Gorman.
And I'm Adam Jordan. From all of us here at the Dolphin Channel News, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.